Howdy folks, and welcome back to Scryptar Plays Realpolitiks! So, the game is about to be released today, February 16th. The issue with that is it's about to be released like 3 hours before this video needs to be out on the channel. And, you know, I still have to get the key, then I have to download the game, then I have to install the game, then I have to set everything up, sound options and all of that. And then I get to do the recording, then I need to do the editing, then I need to do the rendering, then I need to do the uploading, and then YouTube still needs to do the processing. So we won't be able to get a release version video out in that short amount of time. It's just not possible. Putting on top of that I do have some sort of a real life with family running around at that time, so I can't even record. I will be able to record 3 hours after the release would have to happen on YouTube, so nope, not gonna get this done today. Tomorrow will be Hearts of Iron 4 The Great War Mod, episode 42 I think, and then the day after we will jump into Realpolitiks for good and try out the game itself. Hopefully by then we have the first 1 or 2 patches and hotfixes and all that. Excuse me. Yeah, hotfixes and patches, I might need some 1 or 2 myself. You know how that usually works. There's still 1 tutorial left we haven't done. We have done basics, and we have done war, and we haven't done advanced yet. So we're gonna jump right into that and see what we get here. Hey Trump, you alright? Gorgeous. Place a mining infrastructure building in one of your provinces. We might want to pause the game and have a look at things. Let's prepare for a bigger challenge. First, you need to make sure you have enough resources. These. Required for projects, buildings, army, and warheads. You can increase the number of goods generated in your provinces by placing buildings in them. Buildings can improve the resources, action points, GDP, and score generated by a region. You can have every available building in every single one of your provinces, but you can only build them one at a time in a single province. So basically what that says is, have a look at our score map. No, we can't switch maps. Gorgeous tutorial. We have all these provinces, and we could build, let's say, a factory in this province, and then we could build a factory over here, and then over here, and over here, and over there, but only 1 per province, so we can't have 2 factories in here or something like that. That's okay. Build mining infrastructure. Right click on any of your regions. You can check the score map. Oh, now I can. There you go. Yeah, you can check the score map to see which of your regions are most valuable, then click the mining building. So, obviously Central Poland is most valuable. Does that help here more than it does here? Do we want to have this in a province where we have a low score or where we have a high score? Well, let's build it here. That gives +8 natural resources. Okay, if we do it here, +8. Is that the same as here, or did I just misclick? That's also 8, yeah. How about here? It's 8. How about here? It's also 8. Screw it, just build it here. That's probably one of the projects. Yes, let's have that open. That's the standard starting conditions thing, so let's not worry about that. And let's build. 12 days, alright. Speed it up. Mining infrastructure in Warmia, Masuria. Alright, building completed. This still, I think that should be in green. I mean, we've done something good and not something bad, right? Place a mining infrastructure building. Done. Give me all the points. Reach at least 45 HDI. Done saving? Good. Take a look at the HDI level in the internal politics menu. Why? It's up here. I could just look at that. It says it right there. Economic development and projects. Economic development and 2 projects. Oh well. HDI is the Human Development Index and indicates the living conditions and development level of your citizens. HDI shortens the time needed for project implementations and unit production. It's also needed for more complex projects. So basically what that says is, the more HDI you have, as you can see down here, project implementation time, army building time, The more HDI you have, the more bonus you get on how fast you will research your stuff. And some of the projects might actually have a requirement saying you can only build a university if you have at least 50. Because to get to 50 you will have to have the simple education, state schools, and maybe the college or something. Right, that does make sense, sort of. So, I did take a look. What next? You can improve with projects, academic, education... Done. Alright. Academic education is in internal over here. Activate. Okay. Close. And probably let it run and finish. That's one of the things I'm missing from these tutorial things up here. Just, you know, progress the game, let it finish, and not just grayed out error and you don't know what to do next. Implemented. Nice. So we're now at 45 instead of 35. Good. Introduce the atom bomb project. I guess we needed to have more than 35 to actually get there. If you want to play with the big boys, you need bigger toys. Really? Really? Bigger toys? Alright, toys. That's what it is now. You can find it under the military category. When it's ready, you'll be able to build nuclear weapons in the nuclear management window and the whole world will tremble in fear of you. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Minor problems, climate anomalies, nuclear winter. So this is basically whenever, yeah, environmental damage is caused by nuclear attacks. So whenever we use them, I guess this will, a bar will fill up. Missing project atom bomb. So we could go here, projects, and find it, or we can just click here and it will post, well, point us to where we need to go. Awesome. What are you? MAD. Multiple armor defense. I don't know. Big red button. Sounds bad. Yeah, let's, you know, atomic bomb. Let's do that. No negative effects, it seems. Good. Let's introduce it. Interesting. Research. Speed it up. Come on. Go. 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 There you go. Atom bomb. Nice. Introduce the atom bomb project. Nice. Ooh. Will of the people. Introduction of the nuclear project caused riots. People are storming the streets in gigantic protests. During the chaos, you were overthrown and stability re-established. So, I can go now? It's done? Perfect. Everything went down, unhappiness went up. 20%, that's quite a bit. I mean, they did overthrow us and stability was re-established, so why is unhappiness still up? They should have gotten what they wanted, right? Should be happy. Anyway, how... Oh, that was actually a button to press. Gorgeous. Reduce unhappiness in your country by deactivating the Society Control Department project. Can do. Moments ago you witnessed an event, one of many that will randomly happen to you based on your actions and pure chance. Most events have 2 or more responses for you to choose from, apart from this one. Gorgeous, do a tutorial without giving me all the options so I don't know what to do when it actually happens. So you can have the final word on what actually happens. Or not, I might just be overthrown and re-established. Your system has officially been changed to a democracy. Yeah, obviously, when all these things went down... we crossed the 25 points threshold here for democracy. Gorgeous. Yeah, why not? We're democracy now. Additionally, this event also caused unhappiness to skyrocket in your country. Yeah. Who are you telling this? You must immediately do something about that, or else you're facing the probability of an open rebellion. To reduce unhappiness, you can cut taxes and activate or deactivate specific projects. Deactivate Society Control Department. In internal politics. Okay, let's go. Internal politics. Society control is down here, so you probably press this. Deactivate. Okay. Oh, that deactivated pornography prohibition as well. And I can't click activate again. So this tutorial doesn't show me if I could just go in here. I guess I could just go in here and click activate again, and then it would reactivate, including this one, which I can't even open because the required tag is not active. Oh, that's Bollocks. Anyway, it's deactivated. There you go. Time is passing. Perfect. Sweden attacks Finland in a despicable move against world peace. Swedish forces crossed the Finnish border and took the country by force. Unbelievable. That's what I thought. We've been selected to join the United Nations Security Council. Are those guys scared all of a sudden? Cool. But yeah. One after the other. Looking over the sea, another event happened, but this time in another country. You'll be informed about important events happening around the world during the game. When this happens, you can choose any options, but need to take note of the news. So whenever something happens that's not in our country, we don't get a say in what is to follow up on that. So we just sit there like, alright, yeah, so the Germans just, took the UK by force or whatever, so we can't do anything. Good. So Sweden has annexed Finland. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's one big country now. You should turn your attention to the Baltic Sea, but before making any moves, make sure you have long-range military capabilities. Build 1 transport and 2 navy units. We do. Military. Transport, we learned that the last time. There you go. And 2 navy units. Do have the money, I could do more, but it's a tutorial. It says we need 2, then we probably just need 2 and that's it. And now it needs some time to actually do so, and it doesn't tell you anywhere how long that takes. Which is bollocks. There you go, done. Build 30 warheads. Alright, transports are essential while fighting overseas, as without them you won't be able to start any offensive operations on enemy land. Your next task requires you to build 30 warheads. You can do this in the nuclear management window. While production is similar to unit creation and will also take a while, click a button, do the slider, anything. Buy warheads, 30 of them. There you go. Okay. See, this actually has a production meter of sorts. So if we don't close it, if we just progress time, yes, this will fill up. It's gorgeous. And we have 30. And auto close. Liberate Finland. Here we go. Your last task awaits you. Liberate Finland from Swedish occupation and put them under your control. It doesn't say that, but I would like to do so. Democracies can't just attack whomever they want. They need to go the diplomatic route instead. Open up the United Nations window. Here you will find resolutions that can be proposed by UN members, which are the 10 biggest economies of the world, which Poland seems to be one of them. When a country proposes a resolution, every other member chooses whether or not to support it. Let's open that. There you go. Support depends on the resolution's effect and on the other members' relations with the proposing nation. So if I propose something that will benefit only me and nobody else, then probably nobody else will vote on that, at least not in favor. And if I propose something and everybody else doesn't like me, they just gonna hate or vote it down. Alright. You can also lobby your proposition for money and action points to increase support. So we can run a campaign and bribe everybody. Alright. So now propose the anti-warmonger resolution, which is the only one that's in here. Hello, I clicked on you. Okay, that's already open. International justification for military conflict against 3 countries with a warmonger level above 45. Sure, propose. Cost me some stuff. Alright. This is what it currently looks like. In 10 days the vote will happen. We need 65% to pass. We have 75. And if we wanted to, we could click on this, spend some money and some action points to get a 30% chance to have 15% more support. That worked on China. Yep, stop, I didn't say you could progress in the game. Interesting. I don't know if it's actually going to do anything. Alright, let's wait for that to happen. 3, 2, 1, go. Perfect. Any graph, any scoreboard? No. Just, it's done. Alright. Attack Sweden when the I'm actually speaking Swedish now. Attack Sweden when the resolution is introduced. You're on your own in this final challenge. Well, then close that stupid window and let me do my thing. Remember that you can use nuclear attacks from the nuclear management window. Well, not right now. Why are you flashing? It's done. Anyway, attack. And we need to do this again. And yeah, these are assigned automatically. Sure. Depending on how many units you want to ship over, you get the transport for that. And start. If you win the war, liberate Finland. Okay, maybe. Sign an operation. Stop. Excuse me. Frontal advance, taking airfields, air supremacy, capture key cities, elastic defense. This still needs to be fixed. There's not much of anything to speak of. I guess we start by taking the airfields so they can't mount any strategic air thing. We won that. Perfect. What are you doing? Elastic defense. Alright, that's not much you're doing there. Frontal advance. No. Now that we have the airfields, we might as well go into air supremacy, right? Also, wait a second. What do we have here? This is our victory slider, it seems, so we are tending towards a victory there. 247 warmonger? Seriously? Our petitions had 45 at least, so yeah, we can definitely declare war on you, no problem. We should have... Strategy map is good. Yeah, that's the war that's going on. Are we fighting in our home turf as well here? Seems like it. We do not have any units. The Swedish come attacking with everything they have. No, that was probably not the best idea. That's what they have. That's what we have? No. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's the garrison units, and that's the one actually participating in the war. That's our 168931. Yes. So all our units are fighting, and we have no reserves. And they have 8 different things in reserve, and 7 are fighting. So they still have some aircraft, some tanks, and some foot soldiers there. Right, they're not using them. It's just bad luck for them. That worked. Capture key cities, always good to do. They're still doing elastic defense. Key cities captured. Frontal advance. Getting there, 65%. That worked. And now final offense, obviously, and then we should have won that. Still holding back units, that's stupid. Wait. There it is. Nuclear attack against Sweden. Requirements not met. Is defender. Attack on army. Civil attack. HQ attack. So let's have a look at these. Success probability 70%, 70%, 60%. Alright. Warmonger points 15, 25, 15. And war costs 2, 12, and 1. So this is a surgical strike against the HQ, and they get a -3 attack modifier. Right? This is attack on major cities and key factories. GDP lowered, population lowered, and makes me the bad guy. I can live with that. And direct attack on the enemy's units in combat destroyed 8 to 40% of their forces. So at least 8, and at maximum 40%. Well, 8 is already 50%. So 8 it is. Gonna do that? Probably not necessary since we've already won. Gonna do it anyway. Oh, conflict is over. Nothing's happening. Are you still incoming? No. Okay. Oh, well, propose peace. Democracy can take over core provinces only, so this isn't what we want. Liberation. Liberate provinces of Sweden. That is what we want. And we want to liberate this Finland. Confirm. Send offer. Accepted. So now Finland exists again. Sweden is still Sweden. So even though we won the military conflict, we didn't conquer Sweden, it seems. What's that? Oh yeah, that's that. So we could attack again if we wanted. Can we? Probably a cooldown on that. No UN resolution. Did that warmonger thing go away? Well, it's still here. And you still have 245 points there. So technically I should be able to. Oh well, that's progress time. Task completed, final challenge, liberate Finland, tutorial finished. Alright, I'm down with that, I guess. Here you go. If we ever get back to the main screen. Perfect. So, we finished all the tutorials now, and I see you again the next time in the full version of the game, where we're probably gonna go The World Is Not Enough. Which here you can play as Germany or Russia. And in the full game, obviously, you should be able to play as any of the countries. Definitely the major countries, not so sure about the minor countries, but then again there might be more scenarios here. We might get some Steam Workshop support, we will see. We will try out all the things. Only downside is, it is a single player game, no multiplayer support currently, so we won't be able to play this with Tank or Bendelin. I do hope that they will introduce a multiplayer. I haven't heard anything yet. I will definitely keep updated on that myself, and once I know something, anything really, I will update you on that as well. That's all for today, folks. If you like the video, subscribe for more, leave a comment if you feel like it. Don't forget to enjoy yourselves. See you soon. Bye bye.